Hello Magic fans, so today I'm actually going to do something a bit different. I'm going to review these Unicorn Crystal Clear Perfect Fit sleeves. They come in a pack of hundreds, they come in an outer plastic and of course an inner plastic like this, and then you can get the sleeves. So I'm normally used to using KMC Perfect Fits, but I tried to find out how these go because a pack of hundreds goes for around $2 to $2.50 locally. So just to show you how they do slide in easily. There are some variations when you're sleeving. Some of them of course will fit more easily. There might be a couple of ones where you probably have to put in, like, add some pressure, so you just have to be a bit careful when you're sleeving. I think this might be a similar feel when it's tight to using the KMC Perfect Cards. But otherwise, they're mostly reasonably easy to, to use, to slide in your cards for that double sleeve type of feel. Right, so you just have to be a bit careful. So some of the sleeves, they're a bit tighter. So I think that might be something that's different. There are instances where cards are a bit more, it's going to be a bit more difficult to slide some cards in. But I think that's also true for a lot of the other Perfect Fit sleeves. So something I also like to check is, like, if you slide out the card and try to slide a different card in, it's still going to be a bit tight. So it's the cards aren't going to easily slip off of the Perfect Fit sleeve. And then I did buy a pack of their outer sleeves. So these are again Unicorn outer sleeves. They come in a pack of hundreds. This was in purple. I'm not going to review these sleeves right now, but I'm just going to use a few just to see how it fits when double sleeving. So here we go. Yep. They do double sleeve relatively well. So sometimes, if you're double sleeving, some sleeves are a bit tight or will catch or will, do some curving or curling, and that's not ideal. So these do slide in very smoothly. I'm going to try to use these Ultra Pro, normal Ultra Pro sleeves, and they do again slide in very well. Right, and I'll try some of these Dragon Shields and see how well. So yes, they do also slide in very well use on these Dragon Shield sleeves. Something I also noticed, like, there are some Perfect Fit sleeves that either mark easily or they tend to stick to each other, and I have not experienced that with these Unicorn Perfect Fit sleeves. And trying them out with these KMC outers, and yes, they still, again, they do slide in very well. They do not slip out, so they're a good size. They don't, they're good size Perfect Fit sleeves. They do not reach the border of the outer sleeves, so that's a good sign. It means that your cards are well protected. Okay, right? So yeah, short review. I think these are a good, reasonable budget alternative. If you're used to maybe your normal KMCs, I think they're okay as an alternative to your KMC Perfect Fits. They're a lot cheaper. Maybe if you've had a chance to use them before, you can put down in a comment what your experience was, and then let me know. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, welcome back. So we're actually continuing with our sleeve review. And now we're looking at the Unicorn Premium Matte Sleeves. These are standard size, 66 by 91 millimeters, and they're supposed to be more flat, super strength, and matte sleeves. I did use the Unicorn Perfect Fits for these cards that are in in these outer sleeves, and so far there hasn't been any issue. I'm going to try to sleeve some KMC sleeved cards into the sleeves, into the outer sleeves, and see if there are any problems. So, okay. They do slide in. There are some times where they might catch a little bit, so I guess the KMCs might be a bit wider than the Unicorn sleeves. So you'll notice that there might be some bubbling, or there's some air going to be trapped inside, and you'll see it's a bit thick. So what I usually do is I carefully squeeze out the air so that I'm able to shuffle the cards after that. So yeah, but that isn't something unusual for KMCs when you use some other sleeves like Ultra Pro sleeves or Ultimate Guard sleeves, using as outer sleeves. They do have a tendency to do that. I guess there's less space. It's more fit to the outer sleeves. But that hasn't been an issue. I didn't experience this similar air trap issue using the Unicorn in the Unicorn sleeves, and even the Unicorn in other outer sleeves. So just so you'll know. In terms of shuffle feel, right? So these are the ones that I just sleeved up a while ago, and they do slide in relatively easily. They're smooth sleeves. I haven't had any issues. They haven't been catching or anything like that. So I think they're reasonably good outer sleeves for you to use. I don't think they're the best ones, but for the price, they're about $6 for a pack of 100 sleeves. So I think it's very relatively decent outer sleeves. They come in a variety of colors, purple, red, blue. I only purchased this one pack just to try it out. So far so good. I might consider getting a few more to sleeve up my Adventures in the Forgotten Realms commander decks, and see how they play. But yeah, I mean, that's relatively good. What I did notice was after I sleeved these, some of them aren't super smooth, so there is a bit of a texture to them at the sides. Some of them are a bit rougher compared to some of the other sleeves, so I guess there might not be, they might not be cut so perfectly, but it's not in a way that they catch or will cause some issues when you're playing or when you're shuffling, so it's okay. And somehow it might actually be good because it gives you a better grip when you're holding on to the sleeves, or your deck. It's less likely to slide off or slip off your fingers. I probably need to play with them a little bit more just to find out how they do when you use them for a little while, to see how they hold up. But so far so good. I tried shuffling them for a few minutes and haven't had any issues. And I do like that they come in some nice colors. So yeah, so I guess that's my review of these Unicorn Perfect Fits and these Unicorn outer sleeves. You can consider buying them for the price. I think the Perfect Fits are a good purchase. These outer sleeves, I think I need to play with them a little more, but so far I think they're also a reasonable alternative to the other sleeves that are available in the market. They probably won't compare to Dragon Shields, but if you're, comparing the price, they're not, they're probably half the price of Dragon Shields. So you have to think of it that way. Okay, well, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed some of this content that's slightly bit different. Let me know your comments below. Thanks again. Bye.